Hi everyone, my name is Nicola and I'm going to talk about volunteering while you teach in China. So I have lived in China just over 1 year now. I'm in my second year of teaching in Shanghai and I volunteered for the majority of the time that I've been here so far. When I first moved I didn't volunteer, it wasn't a priority of mine. I was worried about being in a new country and a new job and all those things, but once I got settled in I thought, what can I do with my spare time? And I'm really passionate about volunteering. I've done it since I was around 16, so I thought, well, why not look and see what I can do to volunteer in Shanghai. So I just went online and just searched volunteering in Shanghai, and it came up with like a really long list of different charities and organizations that work mainly with animals or children. And I picked a charity that worked with children, and particularly children who have heart defects. So they had a role where you would go to the hospital and volunteer in the playroom. So I signed up for that, did an orientation, and then I started doing that. So I basically would just go for a couple of hours in an afternoon to the hospital and play with the kids in the playroom, tidy the playroom, and sort through the toys that have been donated. I would do that every Tuesday because I finished early from teaching. It was just a really lovely way to spend my afternoon. And then this progressed further, so now I do orientations for new volunteers who come to the playroom, and then even further it progressed, so now I do school liaison, so I liaise with schools that work with the charity, and it's just been wonderful. I've met so many new people that I maybe wouldn't have met before because they're maybe a different age to me, or we don't have the same friends, or they're not a teacher, and it's just been really great to broaden the people that I know here in Shanghai. And you know, it's just a great feeling to volunteer and a great feeling to give back to the community. And it's also really broadened my skills that I've developed. So I've developed my skills through teaching, but I've also developed so many skills through volunteering as well. I'm doing the orientations, I'm training new people, school liaison, I'm contacting these new schools, having meetings with these new schools, emailing on the phone, and just so many so much development, professional and personal development, not just through teaching but through volunteering. And I think if volunteering is something you're interested in, I definitely think you can do this at the same time as teaching in your spare time, and your if you finish early in an afternoon or evenings or the weekends. I think if you just look online or just speak to people in your new contacts you have, where you'll definitely be able to find a voluntary role while you're here. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.